as reflections of PEC 203 communication skill session classes. Main activities that I've involved and participate throughout the whole weeks of this class are basically games related activities which approach different types of communication skills. And I believe each game and activities conducted from every groups have a significant value and also lesson that I've learned every single week, enhancing new and more skills of communications. And I believe the objectives of the PEC 203 communication class is to enhance and promote communication skills between students, between all members of faculty. So we have this new enhancement of communication skills, as well as to be able for us to interact and enhance more on our communications motto and social skills in the future when we're working. And I believe that these activities in communication skill course is very necessary to have communication value, because when we're working in some days, especially in medical field for PEC 203, communication skills is everything that conveys information from patients to doctors or to other people, for example, attendings, residents, MAs, nurses, and even the visitors of the hospital. This to ensure that every personality have different types of communication approach, and we are able to communicate well for each one of them. Throughout the communication skill sessions, I've learned so many things throughout the whole activities game conducted by so many groups. One of it was how to interact non-verbally but conveying the right messages. Sometimes when we're doing non-verbal communication, it actually speaks louder than verbal communication. It conveys how serious you are in talking that information, how confident you are conveying that information. So non-verbal is actually a very good communication skill alongside the verbal communication skill. I also learned throughout the communication skill is on how to be strategic and how to plan out our communication structure in terms of how to convey information, how to receive information, and how can we actually build up the layer of the communication. It's actually important for especially doctors and future medical workers to have these significant skills for us to identify better what is wrong with the patients. Throughout my communication skill PEC 203, I was also a leader of my group G, Gamma Rays, and I would say my contribution to my group is basically to be able to plan out my activities during the groups, and also to communicate between my groups and my lecturers in charge. As well as I don't really have that so much contribution, because I believe in my group everyone contributes so well and equally balanced. So I am very glad that my groups are in a very good state of contributing to our group activities. The communication skills that I've learned throughout the activities, the whole PEC class, I would definitely use it in the future when it comes to medical professionals one day. So I would definitely use it to actually help myself communicate with patients mainly, as well as other colleagues at hospitals, especially residents, senior attendings, nurses, MAs, and so on. This is to ensure that my communication skills with them are not overlapping, and to ensure the information of the patient, the diagnosis, the medications are well interpreted and well given and do not have any medical errors in between. This is to ensure that there's no room for error, especially when you are a medical line. Thank you so much.